yo, welcome back to Miss Bree Reads. I'm Miss Bree, and this week we have a new story. The author writes the story, the illustrator draws the picture. We got the front, we got the back, we got the spine, The title of the story is Meet January, written and illustrated by April Martin. Meet January, written and illustrated by April Martin. This is January. January loves to snuggle up in bed. She loves to have pretend campfires inside with her family. She loves to eat s'mores. She loves her sleeping bag. She loves the pretend stars on her bedroom wall, too. What January doesn't love is the cold. Her toes freeze, her nose freezes, even her hair freezes, rock solid. Every time she wants to play outside, she has to put on layers and layers of warm clothes. It takes forever to get ready. After only a few minutes outside, she has to run in to warm up. All winter break, January got to sleep in, enjoy her new toys, and play with Flurry, her pet fox. Best of all, January got to celebrate the new year. Each day, she marked off her calendar. Just 4 days left until school starts back. Her days off were coming to an end. Finally, the day had come. There were no more days left of winter break, and tomorrow she had to go back to school. Worst part of all, she had to walk to school in the cold. January's mom had a surprise for her the next morning to help get her excited for school. She made her favorite food, snowman pancakes for breakfast. Come on, January! It's time to wake up and get ready for school! Her mom yelled from downstairs. January pretended to be asleep. January pretended Flurry was sick. January even pretended she was sick. Her mom didn't fall for it. January, my snowflake, you get to see your friends again. You get to wish everyone a happy new year, she said. It's time to go. Come on, get up. So January got up. She got dressed. She ate her pancakes. She got dressed even more. She said bye to Flurry, and she walked slowly to school. Each step she took, she was more and more cold. Oh no, she thought. I can't feel my nose. I can't feel my toes. My hair even hurts. Something was unusual about today. Today had to be the coldest day in history of all cold days. By the time January got to school, she was frozen solid. She couldn't move. She couldn't enjoy her friends. She couldn't tell everyone about the new year. All January could do was sit and sit and sit. Oh, and she could drip and drip and drip. Her whole class started to laugh at her. June and July thought for sure this was all a joke and asked, "Are you sure? You're really frozen?" Her closest friends, December and February, were the only ones not laughing. February reminded her that the winter will be over one day. December chimed in. It's okay, January. We understand. Miss Season spoke up and calmed the class. Now, everyone, let's think. What causes frozen things like ice to melt? When it sits in the car all day? When I eat it? When the sun shines on it? Now, what do they all have in common? Heat! Right! One by one, the class got up and helped move January by the window. Thankfully, the sun was coming out. She waited until she could feel her nose. She waited until she could feel her toes. She waited until even her hair didn't hurt anymore. Finally, by lunchtime, she was warm again. Look! Her pet fox, Flurry, says, "You forgot your scarf." "Oh, that's so nice, Flurry." "Oh, Mittens! I sure wish winter was over," January thought. December and February were happy to talk to January again, but couldn't figure out why she was so blue. "What's wrong?" they asked. "It's just too cold. Look, even my hair is still frozen. I want to go play outside without freezing. I should just move to Florida where it's warm all year. I miss the trees and the grass and picking flowers." February had an idea. So she whispered her idea to Miss Seasons, and she agreed. During lunch, February and Miss Seasons turned on the heaters. They drew and they drew and they glued and they glued. When they were finished, Miss Seasons walked to the lunchroom and asked for January to come to the classroom. Ta-da! "Oh, February, you are the best!" January squealed. February showed January where she could pick flowers. She sat and ate the rest of her lunch with her on the green, green grass. January was no longer blue. She was so cozy, so warm, and it felt like a warm spring day. "Oh, I almost forgot," January announced. "Happy New Year!" On the way home, December, January, and February built a snowman and snow kids. They made snowballs and snow cones. Flurry joined too. "I guess winter can be fun too," January thought. Until January was frozen solid once again. The end. And that's the end of our story, my little bookworms. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you enjoyed reading Meet January with me, check out the link in the description and we can read it together. Here are some fun facts about January. January is the first month of the year. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday is celebrated on the third Monday in January every year. The month after January is February. January 1st is New Year's Day and marks the first day of a new year. We're going to sing the goodbye song to 2024. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now until we meet again. And then we say, bye, 2024. It's been a great year. And then we say, hello, 2025. January is a winter month. If you're born in January, your birthstone is garnet. January 31st is National Hot Chocolate Day. I have got to participate in that holiday. The month of January has 31 days. Did you enjoy those fun facts? Subscribe and like. Comment what book you'd like to hear next. Remember, reading is a magical adventure that could take you anywhere you want to go. So keep reading and exploring new worlds. Until next time, farewell, my friends.
Miss Bree reads. Miss Bree reads. Miss Bree reads.
Stay curious and spread the joy.